Brown and this is Sancoche, a delicious melee of Caribbean people, food and craft. In today's show I'm going to be doing a whole kind of Thai meal, and so we're going to start off with this delicious pawpaw salad and some coconut rice, right? So an ingredient in lots of Thai cooking is nuts. So I'm going to actually toast some cashew nuts. So I've got my heavy cast iron pan and I've got my fire, so it should be nice and hot. I'm just going to slowly toast those and keep an eye on them. So let's come over here. What you need for this pawpaw salad is a green pawpaw. So the skin of this was completely green, and even then, when you look at the recipe books for Thai cooking, the pawpaw actually almost looks white. All right, so we're cutting this open. I find that, I mean, even when I've bought pawpaws that look as green as you can imagine, they're still slightly orangey, pinky on the inside. But this is feeling pretty good to me. All right, what we're gonna do is scoop out the seeds, like so, with a spoon. Just, it's actually nice and solid in here, so you don't have to worry too much about bruising it. Got my pawpaw seeds out. And what I have here is a really useful tool that I've sort of become kind of obsessed with. This is called a mandolin. And basically it allows you to slice or julienne things quite quickly. I'm actually going to just hold it like this, and take it through the mandolin, and then you have a special tool that you need to use when you start getting close to the blade so you don't cut your hands. Now at this point, it's getting a little short, so then you use this bit here, push it in, and then you can run it up and down. Make sure you don't get your fingers in the way. All right, so that is all my gorgeous pawpaw. Right. And what I'm going to do is just squeeze a little bit of lime on it, just to keep it looking lovely. A little acid going here. Let's take a look at the nuts. All right, so part of our Thai meal is going to be some rice. So I'm going to make some coconut rice, okay? I'm going to do 1 cup of jasmine rice, which you can get at the supermarket quite easily. 1 cup of quite creamy, lovely coconut milk. 1 cup of water, just to water it down a bit, like that. What I'm going to do is light the fire. See how my cashews are toasting? I think those are pretty good. So I'm going to get those off of there in a minute. So into this, I'm going to add just a little bit of desiccated coconut. Want that in there. Give it a quick stir. Cover it. Right, I'm going to leave that on a medium heat. As soon as it starts to boil, you turn it down and let the rice simmer very gently, and that's pretty much your simple coconut rice. All right, so let's get the cashews into here. Like that. And then I'm going to toast some coconut. This is going to go on my coconut rice as a garnish. All right, so toast. There it is. It's already going golden, like that. Keep sort of turning it because it'll burn really fast, because coconut has a lot of oil in it, right? That's looking really lovely and toasted, so I'm going to switch that off before it burns. Get it out of the hot pan quite quickly so it starts to cool, otherwise it'll keep cooking inside of here. Alright, so that's a sprinkle on the top. But let's get back to the pawpaw salad. Alright, so we've got our pawpaw, and then we have like 62 million other ingredients, okay? So we're gonna do some chilies. These are little jalapeno peppers. You could use, if you like a lot of heat, you could use Scotch bonnet. I'm not a huge fan of a lot of heat. So you're gonna do really beautiful slices. The thing about Thai food that you need to remember is that it's all in the presentation. It has to be kind of really pretty. Okay, I'm gonna put this in a zippy bag. couple cloves of garlic. Like that. Into the zippy bag as well. And I'm going to do a little bit of fresh ginger on the mandolin. All right, so you've got some lovely little bits of sliced ginger, which I'm going to pop in here as well. Then I've got some seasoning pepper. And then you want some nice color as well, so think about that too. Orange pawpaw, some red peppers, some green peppers. So this is coming in here. And then I've got a pinch of rock salt. And what's going to happen is I've got my rolling pin here, and I'm just going to bash this about a bit. So you get all the flavors coming out. Okay. Right. So I also have some really kind of pretty looking, this is a different variety of bodi. So I'm going to cut little pieces along. I'm going to pop this in the bag and bash it about too, just a little bit. Alrighty, bashing that about a bit too. Then I'm going to add a little fish sauce to this. This is really kind of quite salty and very pungent flavor, so you want to kind of watch how you go, right? A little fish sauce, a little sugar. So we're going to, yes, there's the dressing. There's the dressing. All right, here we go. Coming into here like that. So then I've got a little more lime juice that's going to go in here. Give it a stir. Now you want to be quite gentle with this because you don't want to damage the pawpaw. All right. I have a lot of herbs here, so I'm going to pop in some fresh coriander. Again, if you don't have coriander, you can always use shadow beni. I've got some fresh mint. All of this has been pre-washed, so I'm just tearing out some leaves, popping that in there. A little bit of basil. All right, here we go. Those are going in there. And then just some chive. All right, so I'm going to use my fingers so I can get this really nicely mixed up. Yeah, all these beautiful colors and beautiful flavors. Yeah, and get your pawpaw properly shredded. Into this, you're going to put a tomato. Lord, this salad has ingredients. It's totally delicious. Again, just little pieces. So I'm going to take a huge handful of my pawpaw and all my peppers and my bodi and all those lovely flavors that are in there. And make sure I get some juice coming out of that, like that. And then, right on the top, I'm just going to sprinkle some tomatoes, sprinkle a little bit of chive. You know, if you get a nice long piece here, look like we can go, oh, very, oh, it's cuisine. And there we have it, a beautiful pawpaw salad. You know, I forgot to add the cashews to my pawpaw salad, so I'm just gonna show you a little quick trick. In much the same way as we did with all our sort of seasoning-y things just now, what we're going to do is take our toasted cashews and then we're going to just pong them, or roll if you want. And there we go. I'm going to add these to my, just sprinkle a little on top to my pawpaw salad, right? Like that. And there we have, sorry, that's my garnish, which I forgot to put on. I'll pop this back here. Okay, so what we're going to do now is some cashew chicken. So let's go over to the fire. And what I'm going to put on here first is just a little regular vegetable oil. Right. And I'm going to put a little sesame seed oil in here as well. I like to mix the two because sesame seed oil can't take quite as much heat as regular oil. I've got some garlic here. And then this is a dried chili. And we're basically just going to flavor the oil. Chilies are cooking. What I have here is 4 chicken breasts, and basically you just cut them down the middle and cut them into sort of 1-inch cubes. So this is boneless chicken breast. This is coming in here as well. I'm going to leave this to cook just for a little while on a medium heat and do some other stuff over here. All right, so this is going to have some chive, and I'm going to be using the white parts of the chive as well as the green parts, okay? So we're coming here, just like sort of 1/2 inch to 1 inch long, all the way up. I don't know, for some reason I'm not so good at chopping things on camera. I don't know why. Anyway, and I want to use some seasoning peppers. So again, I use my smaller knife. I'm going to cut in half, pull out the seeds. This is for flavor and for color. And I'm just going to do some thin slices. I'm going to put a little bit of jalapeno as well. Not too much. We already have the sort of dried chilies, so like that. All right, so let's go and see what's happening with the chicken. Another stir. Getting nice and cooked. Alrighty, so here I've got some julienne carrots, so I'm popping that in now, and I'm going to stir that. Seasoning peppers, jalapeno peppers over here. Into there. Just really pretty colors. All right, 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce. Just going to go into there. About 1 tablespoon of regular soy. The oyster sauce just gives everything such a beautiful color. So I've got a good 2 handfuls of delicious local cashews. They're not salted or anything, okay? And basically, it's all about the dressing up now. Gonna let that to cook. Leave that to cook for a minute or 2. But in terms of my flavors, I'm going to add some cilantro again. Again, you can just drop the cilantro on top. I like lots of this. Chive, like so. Give it 1 stir. And there. Maybe leave it to cook for a minute or 2, and that's it. Delicious cashew chicken. Okay, so now we're going to be making some steamed dumplings, and they're really easy to make. Just lots of ingredients, lots of different flavors, a little bit of crunch, chew, that kind of thing. What we're going to need are some spring roll wrappers, and they're kind of like a rice paper kind of something that we're going to steam. And then I've got lots of other kinds of ingredients. So I've got some shrimp chopped up, local crab meat that's been kind of picked for you. And then this is minced pork, okay? Popping some of that in there too. So we've got some ginger that's minced, fresh ginger, some fresh minced garlic, chopped water chestnuts, okay? I've got here some lemongrass. You know, the thing about dumplings is that flavor is everything. Oh, it smells beautiful. I'm gonna have some chive in here as well. Just bundle it up a little bit like that. Save yourself some time. Right. Some more fresh cilantro. Again, chopping that up nicely. All right, here we go. So we've got our cilantro happening. I'm going to put a little bit of fresh basil in here and some mint. Right. Then I'm going to put some seasoning peppers in there. Like that. Wait, look at things. Woo! Some salt. Pinch of salt. Pinch of sugar. I'm going to put a little fish sauce into here. Plunking some of that into there. And you're just going to mix it all up. Use your hands, get it all nicely combined. All right, let's give my hands a quick rinse. All right, so what you need to do with this, with these rice papers, is you need to soak them in some hot water until they go kind of limp. So pop it in some hot water and you'll see that it starts to curl immediately. Go the other side. Okay, pop that there. Handful of this. And this is just a really simple dumpling wrap, like that. Just like that, like that. So what I have here is a bamboo steamer, and I've got some hot water underneath there. So I've got 2 levels of bamboo steamers, so I should be able to fit a couple in at a time. Brush a little oil on your steamer. Whoops. Let's get it in the middle here. And then just to sort of gently place your dumpling, like that. Cover, and let's do another one. Into the water. Kind of getting a bit bent up. All right, here we go. There. A little handful of our mixture. Folding in, over, like that. Into there. Put the lid on. Those are only going to take literally 2 to 3 minutes, maybe 5 minutes maximum to cook, okay? So in the meantime, I'm just going to do a very easy, simple little dipping sauce. And what that is a little chili garlic sauce and some soy. I've got some sesame oil. Okay, let me show you the coconut rice because it's looking really good. We've got the coconut rice, which is full of flavor and very kind of sticky. And what you're going to do, put in a little bowl. And then you're going to top with some toasted coconut. All right. Those look great. Waha. Oh, good. How am I going to get you guys out? Very gently grab it and onto the plate. Like that. A little bit of cashew chicken. Like so. A little pawpaw salad. Right there. My bowl of rice. Just a little bit of something kind of green and pretty. And there you have just your very delicious Thai savories.